We're moving into the end game. Everything is kind of wonky, because that's the other thing. We need to set a timeline for this. I think maybe I probably need a day of vocal rest. We'll see if we hit that target. Interested to put a little prediction on camera here.
Behind the scenes with Royish good looks studio diary.
Today is day 9, Saturday, April 8th at 12:44 p.m. Talking with my hands as per usual. And today the goal is to re-record all of the electric guitars, maybe that one or two acoustic guitar spots that we dubbed in yesterday. We're moving into the end game. Now we're gonna really record the song. I still feel like I want to turn the tempo down a half BPM. It went up 1 BPM yesterday. It's like at that point where it's like maybe too fast, maybe too slow, somewhere in the middle. But through filming this and having to talk to the darn camera a little bit, I've mentioned on and off how distracting it can be, but it is really forcing me to take a look at what the heck my process is actually like. I think I know what it's like, but this is day 9 now. Like, does it really take 9 days to get the demo to a point where you're ready to re-record? I don't know. But today we're gonna do guitars. We'll see how that winds up. It's gonna start feeling more like a real song, I think, because we sped up the BPM so much from when we did the first guitar session, certainly from when we did the first vocal session. So everything is kind of wonky. Like the song and the arrangement is there, but everything's been stretched and mangled and edited, and nothing's really fluid except for maybe the bass that we recorded yesterday. So guitars today, I'm hoping that you can hear my voice is a little bit strained. I've done a lot of talking this week. I think maybe I probably need a day of like vocal rest and just hydration. And then hopefully Monday or Tuesday, maybe I'll record the real vocals if I'm sounding okay. Then that will still give us, you know, a 1-2 week buffer to the end of the season. And hopefully I can finish editing and mixing and chopping a video together to have this ready a little bit after the season finale of Mandalorian. Not right after, because who knows, there might be some awesome footage that I'll want to use from that. But that would be great if, you know, let me look at a calendar here and see real quick. Because that's the other thing, we need to set a timeline for this. So it's gonna end on the 19th, April 19. Today's the 8th, so I guess that's only 11 days, but really 11 days? Yeah, I guess so. So if we can plan to like have the recording done mid this coming week and, you know, editing and putting the video together over the weekend 15 and 16, season finale on the 19th, maybe this could be ready. Well, no, because there'll be new footage on the 19th. So I think I'll aim to try and wrap up the whole project by the 22nd and the 23rd, and maybe releasing by the last weekend in April. It's either going to be the last weekend in April or the first weekend in May. I think that's pretty realistic, and we'll see if we hit that target. Interested to put a little prediction on camera here. At some point, you do have to put a timeline on it. So there you go. There you have that. Let's get on with the session. And maybe I should reiterate that I'm not going to film the entire recording process for guitars and vocals. I think we got enough footage. Maybe I'll capture a few moments here and there just for posterity, but it's gonna be a lot of the same that you've already seen. You know, going through part by part, playing it as best as I can. I don't know how much of that is gonna be interesting to just watch on a loop. I would be interested in it, but it's like the Peter Jackson Beatles thing. It's gonna be monotonous at some point. So there's gonna be some stuff that's not perfectly documented. Hopefully that's not too much of a bummer. I will try to recap anything that is worthwhile at the very least though.
Behind the scenes.
We did it! We did it! We recorded all the guitars. Well, all the electric guitars. Electric bass, electric guitar. There's like one acoustic part that maybe I'll do another day, but it's 6:25. So believe it or not, yeah, it takes five hours or so to actually punch everything in. I did take a break for lunch and oh man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good that we can now cross this off the list. Check this out. Check all this out. Look at all these guitars. Look at these guitars. Look at all this. Nice clean takes for everything. Woo! I think I'm gonna keep the original solo. Came out pretty good. I did some like fine tuning of like the timing and whatnot, but I like the solo and pretty much redid everything else except this one acoustic guitar thing. We'll do acoustic guitar another day. What's cool here? Nothing really crazy. Yeah, I don't really think I have anything really that like, oh, you're not gonna believe this one part. Pretty standard stuff, but it's done. We're ready to move on to vocals whenever I feel good, whenever I'm finally hydrated. I'm promising myself that I'm gonna drink, I think I'm on my 3rd bottle of water today. So I promised myself I'm gonna drink a lot of water this weekend and get in shape for Monday or Tuesday to do vocals. Here we go, man. We're getting there. And Bob's your uncle. I'm just realizing that this is demo number 7. Lucky number 7. Also, it is kind of funny to label it demo when these are the real guitars, it's the real drums, real bass. I still consider it like a demo version until everything is recorded in there. Like, or don't consider it a demo version, but my nomenclature, I will call it a demo until I've edited everything and I can formally think about just like mixing rather than tracking and editing. And that there's kind of a short window after that. Once the tracking and the editing is done, it's like a 1 or 2 hour session of revisions, a day off. A 1 or 2 hour session of revisions, a day off. It's not really like a heavy mixing process for me. I'm sure I'll talk about it more on another day. We don't have to get into it now, but demo number 7 coming up on Dropbox.
Behind the scenes with Royish.